What is going on, guys? My name is Moto, and today you're going to be watching Squadcast episode 6, I believe, here today on my channel. We're going to be going over Glendale from last week. We have One Up, Bucket, and Tony all here, and they can jump the gate if they want to now. It's not that big of a deal. It's normally the queue. We gotta all jump at one time. But regardless, going to be talking about Glendale, our thoughts, or at least my thoughts. I think we'll probably do it in that way again. As well as our predictions for Oakland, kind of the review of the track that we're going to have, and you know, some ad-lib shit like normal. So, real quick, wanted to shout out the sponsors, as we usually do with this. It's almost come natural at this point to say that I don't even feel any nerves that I would fuck it up. We got One Up Motorsports and Dirt Monkey Productions, okay? The best cameraman in the world, as well as the best place to get your motocross needs and any vehicular needs that I'm aware of. Maybe not all vehicles, but, you know, all that good stuff. If you want to follow those guys, please go down below in the description, and to give those guys a like on Facebook and a follow on Instagram. That'll be the thing to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. So Glendale really interesting. Savachi with the choke, that was great. You know, we'll go into the 250 main right off the bat. What was it? Plessinger, McElrath, and Cincerillo, yeah. That was top three there. Plessinger pretty much, once he got out front, just left. I mean, nothing really too crazy about that. Savachi looked like he was going to do really well, and then, of course, he does his normal Joey Savachi thing and chokes, allowing Cincerillo to get into, I believe at the time it was fourth, or was it third? Actually, it was the podium, wasn't it? So, yeah, so he got into third. McElrath was just there. I think some action kind of happened at the beginning, but that's normal. Cincerillo, didn't he have a really terrible start too? Like, he had a really bad start, ended up coming back. I mean, it's the tail of the tape, I feel like, at this point. You know, Cincerillo is going to come out here almost every time and pretty much look like the fastest guy besides Plessinger on the track. I mean, it's just... And it's weird because, you know, I feel like some people are going to be like, well, you just really like Cincerillo, you're going to say that. No, I actually think that's just generally the case. Like, he qualifies well every time, and he runs stupid fast. Just the way I see it, so. Nothing too much cool to talk about for Glendale 250. So, again, the results were Plessinger, McElrath, and then Cincerillo. With, obviously, McElrath, I believe, retaking or taking over points lead entirely. As I'm pretty sure he was tied. Yeah, he had red plate with Joey Savachi, so that was neat. Moving on to the 450s. Holy shit, that was a solid race. Very, like, I mean, not necessarily solid like battle race, but like afterwards, like all of them were saying like you couldn't make a mistake. If you made a mistake, you were done. I mean, it's just like, is it how apparently like hard the rhythms they were hitting were, but they were doing it all consistently, and everybody was doing them. You had to just hit your mark. So, if you guys don't know the results from that, it was Tomac, Barcia, and then Roxon? Was it? Yeah, it was Roxon. Roxon got third. Very happy to see that podium. That's a podium I can get behind every time, as long as Dungey's not on it and James Stewart's not on it. But here, that's neither here nor there. I'm just kidding, Bucket. Bucket loves James Stewart, but regardless, really good podium. Happy to see Justin Barcia. Yes, I did. Happy to see though Justin Barcia on the podium. Just in general, like even if he's third, I don't care. That man's needing it. Okay, he's come back and he's doing really good. So regardless, one thing I did notice though, I don't know if you guys watched the post-race press conference, but Barcia has apparently still not got a full ride. Apparently, he says he's planning on staying with him, but nothing's like, they're in talks. They're not. It's not a done deal. And I'm sat there like,
would Barcia... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sat there like, it makes no sense because this man is second in points right now, and he still doesn't have a full contract, while Cooper Webb isn't even in the top 10. I think he might be 9th, but I mean,
he got 8th in his last race. And
Webb? I thought he got 9th.
Yeah. 8th.
Oh, regardless, that's I think his best season finish, isn't it?
He's 11th in points.
He's 11th in points. Ah, see, that's really, really good. He's clearly the #1 rider. But anyway, what were you saying, Bucket?
So he would be able to keep his points if he stayed on the Yamaha. So right?
He would be able to keep his points no matter what. It doesn't
Even
matter
if
whatever
he wasn't
bike.
with that ride.
Yeah, it's
He could
because
even
it's
go
just
to,
him.
So there would be a manufacturer that pick him up if they didn't for some reason running second in points.
And
you know?
who would be that dumb not to pick him up
yeah,
if he got let go?
Yeah, I mean, and how could they let him go though?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, he's finally in love
there's
with
no
the
way
bike.
they're gonna let him go.
Yamaha's finally pleased him. He feels good as shit.
He's close to clicking off a win.
Exactly. I think he'll have it soon. Just like you were saying, I think earlier when I was doing the live stream, is just Barsha's close. Like this dude's gonna click some shit off. It's good. So, with that said, it also looks like Ken Roxon is just running real consistent, and I think he's shaking off that A2, very obviously, which is always nice. He said he had nerves about it, but then he goes into Glendale, and qualifying was a complete like wild card. That was insane because I'm pretty sure Eli Tomac, the guy who won the race, qualified in 8th. Yeah. He qualified 8th. I'm sat there like, ah, man, I should definitely change my picks. And you know what, guys? I stood strong, and I ain't did shit to my picks. I kept them right where I fucking wanted them, and I am so happy I did that because I got free 25 points. My top 5, I think, was a little bit shaken because I had Roxon in 2nd and Barsha in 4th, I think, with Anderson.
Yeah, mine were no good again. I'm no good at yeah.
But, I mean, like, overall...
Anderson, man. Anderson, him falling back, I don't know what happened or why. But, man, he had a good comeback, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, he did good with regrouping somehow.
Yeah, he regrouped and came back. Yeah, and I was expecting that, but not to that extreme.
And, you know, the very wild thing about that is that Emig, I believe, was talking to Shaheen afterwards for the post-race, like, review and recap. And apparently he was like, all the pros were really kind of baffled, like the retired guys, or all the experts were really like baffled, like, wow, Anderson rebounded really heavily, because I mean, most of the time at that point, if you make a mistake, you're done, is what they're saying. Like, there's no chance really to get back into it.
Everything, but man, he regrouped and
he regrouped as much as
not
he
many
could.
riders also do that either.
Barely.
You have a bad race, you have the bad race for the whole time. You don't regroup halfway through, and he looked like up in the was he
4th or 5th, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it was 4th. Marvin Muscan ended up, I believe, squeezing into 5th.
Marvin was in 5th, and then picking the wild card, was it?
I think it was 6th.
Yeah, 5 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, that's what was the wild card. Whoa.
Yeah, bucket disconnected. Regardless, it's lagging a little bit, but anyway, yeah, just join back if you can, bucket. I think you should be able to.
Yeah, for sure.
But regardless, overall, really, really good weekend of racing. The track turned out to be a lot cooler, in my opinion, because I just like seeing that massive triple on and then triple off. That was sick. And then I think they were tripling into the finish line. Which, I mean, overall, the track was just really, really nice, so.
Had some big lines in it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. The whoops were unmarvinable. I think that's a new term. I'm going to say they're unmarvinable. I knew Marvin was going to have a shit weekend this weekend because of the whoops. Like, there's no way. I think I said it in the post-race stream on Saturday. Oh, everybody's disconnecting. This is not good. Regardless. I think I said it in the post-race stream that, like, out of everybody, this man needs to really, really focus on the whoops. Because, I mean, he's a pro and he hits them fast. I mean, there's no doubt. He hits them faster than I could. And if you're thinking, oh, well, he can hit them faster than you, I know, I'm not a pro. But, like, at the level he's competing at, this man should not be that bad at the whoops. Because, like, you got to think about it. We're thinking this man...
quarter to half a second lap to him.
Well, shit, man. He's sat there at one point. I mean, he ended up, like, obviously getting passed by him. But when Anderson got by him, like, it seemed like they were running the same fucking pace. And then out of nowhere, Anderson drops him in the whoops because he's got a little hop, skip, and he's trying to skim, but he's going too slow through it. And he just needs practice on it. Out of everybody, I think literally this dude just needs to focus on the whoops. It's just killing him. Every weekend.
Has anything to do with the Euro guys not wanting to do the road supercross?
I mean, granted, at the time,
I think it's kind of bullshit,
I mean,
though.
he's been racing
Everyone else has to go to. Well, but still, everyone else has to, from America, have to go through the RC fucking arena cross tour.
I don't know. I think,
And
well, you also have to
those-
keep in mind
and
Marvin
all those
Musquin
guys-
was running Supercross before the RC thing even started. Like, Arena Cross was a thing, but it wasn't like the road to Supercross like it is now. I think they started that in like
but it's
15
been a
or
thing for
a couple
yeah,
years ago.
It's been longer. That probably 2010 at least.
Yeah, well, regardless, I mean, it
Well,
may
I
have
just-
something
I
to
was
do
just
with that,
thinking
but at
about
the
it.
same
I don't
time,
know.
like, I mean, the amount of time that this man has been in Supercross, he's faced whoops. Like, he's got, I just think he needs to start dialing it in. I think everybody can pretty much agree, or most people can agree with that, so. I think that's pretty much all we can say. Brayton had a really good run, I think, from what I'm aware of. I mean,
Bogle was back racing. Didn't do
Bogle back,
well, but
yeah, he
he's
ended
back.
up like very last. Ooh, another notable thing, Chad Reed was pretty much dead last. That's another thing. Made a main, that's good, but this man finished,
Struggled making it.
I think he was, what, 19th? Probably even 20th? Which sucks to see Reed that far down, but I mean, old dude, he's probably out there just trying to, you know, get it dialed, and I mean, I'm happy he's still racing, but damn, I did not expect him to be that low.
Yeah, he finished
A lot of
19th.
talent.
But regardless, I think that's pretty much it for our Glendale review and all of that stuff. Moving into picks, I'll have Tony start it off. What do you have for this next one? Now, keeping in mind, guys, if you're watching, is going to be round 5 Oakland with the wild card being 8th and, of course, the top 5. So we're going to be listing off those. What do you have, my friend?
I got first place Jason Anderson, second Tomac, third Ken Roxon, fourth Barsha, fifth Musquin, and the wild card I got Cole Seeley.
Cole Seeley is your 8th place. That's not bad. Not bad. And then you have Anderson. I think the way he is riding, for sure. But, I mean, Tomac just won 2 in a row. And we know what happens when Tomac wins 2 in a row.
Yeah.
What, crashes?
Wats his life away.
Fucking might take another rock to the cock.
Exactly. Might take another rock to the cock. Yep. But regardless, very solid picks there. I do like it. I like it a lot. So, moving on, one up, my friend. What do you have for us today?
Got Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, Jason Anderson, Justin Barsha, Cole Seeley, and Josh Grant in the wild card.
Not bad. I like the Josh Grant in the wild card there. I feel like he's performing well. He's pretty much been consistently top 10, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's a very easy 8th place wild card spot. I am kind of surprised. I'm assuming then if it was top 6, you'd have Musquin in 6th.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. Of course, Tomac in first, because who wouldn't pick him besides Tony, right? Unless Bucket. What do you have?
Can you take this one? I'm still editing mine up. I just had to change a few things.
That works. So right now,
Get
my
that dialed
picks
in.
are first place Eli Tomac, second place Justin Barcia. I call him Barcia for no reason. It's Barsha, I know, but Barcia. And then Ken Roxon, same podium as last week, same order. I just think that's what I want. That's mainly what I want. I mean, is it going to happen? Supposed to be 100% real with us. Probably not, but we'll try. I got Jason Anderson in 4th place, Marvin Musquid, or Musquid, in 5th. Probably going to be staring at Matilda too much. And then in 8th place is going to be Blake Baggett for me. I just feel like, you know, solid pick right there for 8th place. I don't know. My opinion. Bucket, you ready with yours?
Yep, got him dialed in.
Alrighty, bud. What do you got for us?
Gotta stick with Jason Anderson, man. He's been up there. He earned his keep coming back last weekend.
You and Tony
Didn't
are
think that was gonna happen. Barsha pulling up in 2nd. Can't get on the Tomac train, but got him in 3rd. 4th, Weston Pike. I don't know. He's getting good starts. I hope he gets up there, man. Finishes that one out good. Ken Rocks in 5th, and Cooper Webb in 8th.
You think he can get another 8th?
Yeah, I honestly think he can. It's so stacked. You don't know.
You know what?
I don't know what the top 10 is going to be any given weekend.
I can see that because you remember last year, Oakland? This man came in and did the fucking weird triple quad into the first section, and like he was ripping. So you know, I can see him. He's a good performer at Oakland. I can see that. So not bad pick.
He's gonna be an 8th place rider.
He can be.
He'd be top 10, so I think he'd be 8th. I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't think that. I don't know that.
You're just going with it. Going with the flow.
Yeah.
Let's hope that, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I hope that
I
hope that Webb, you know, improves because I mean, he came in with way too much hype.
Very quick.
His contract comes to the end, I believe.
Bike.
Oh, that'll be unfortunate because AC will come up and probably take the championship glory away because AC is the greatest human thing besides
Speaking
myself.
of picks, I wonder who's doing the best out of all of us.
You know what? In what group? I'll check that right now.
Well, they're all going to be the same in one all of our groups, so I'd go to One Up Motorsports.
I am currently winning right now.
Oh, you're not winning my... What?
I am not winning the group. I'm not winning the group, but I am beating everybody.
Out
so
of all of us.
I've got 126. Daniel is next at 102, and then Nick, you are at 95. And where's Tony at? Tony, what are you?
Terrible, man.
Tony, are you in our group here for One Up?
Yeah.
Which one are you?
Mosap.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit's ahead of me. God damn it.
Yeah.
He's got 143.
143.
Damn it. So I'm in second.
Someone is killing it with 182 in our...
Yeah, MX Megs. Who the fuck is that? If you're a sub to this channel, you're a lord.
She is not. I'm pretty sure her kid races flat track.
How the fuck is she guessing this shit? She doesn't even know how to jump. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you listen to this at all, which you probably don't, I'm just joking. Regardless, that's insane. I mean, granted, I'm happy I'm in the top 10. I'm 8th. So that's good. Your dad's beating me by 3 points. Connor's beating me. How the fuck is Connor win? Like, what the shit is that? Connor's dumb. Anyway, continuing, that's going to do it for the picks. Let us know down below in the comments what your picks for this week are. If you want to, you can go and look at the tracks on supercrosslive.com. This track looks really interesting. That's the next thing I wanted to talk about. Was it just looks
a little boring to me. Looks like just standard old Oakland.
I agree, but I really, for whatever reason, feel like this start's going to be really interesting. Because we got Blake Baggett in the field, and I'm just ready for him to loop that shit and get run over by the leader when he comes around. Because that is, there's no way that does not happen. Like, at least one time, I just want to see somebody loop that shit. And I know that's mean, but, like, how funny would that be? Like, how funny and sad would that be? Some dude just loops it off the gate for, like, maybe even the LCQ, and, like, 4 people run him over and he dies. That would be just... Who wouldn't want to see somebody die on screen, right? Just me? Alright, well, regardless, track looks... I think it does look basic, but I do like the way that start works. So, that's just notable. Looks pretty interesting. Very tight first corner, so that'll be another big key factor thing. A lot, like, I don't think gate pick's going to matter as much for this start, except for trying to be on the inside of the gate. That would be the only thing I could see being the big factor on it. I mean, it's pretty much a full 180. It's a very tight corner from what it looks like it's going to be. Oh, very nice corner. Nice track looking thingy. I'm excited for it. So, I don't know. I'm excited. What do you guys think about the 250s for next week? What do you think? You think, we thinking AC is going to get his W for the season?
I hope so.
I don't know if he's got it. There's too many people that are somewhat consistent up there.
I have a feeling that Plessinger, McElrath, Savachi are all going to loop it at the beginning. And AC is going to run them over to win the championship.
Jesus.
And I mean, it's not like I was gonna say Hill, but then I realized, who the fuck is Justin Hill? Oh, he won last year's championship? It shows this season. Yeah. Again, man, didn't he qualified really well, and he just didn't do shit last week, man. Regardless, I don't know.
Well, he's smooth. He just doesn't have any intensity out of him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's full push.
And personally, I guess this is just prejudice. I don't think that fucking Suzuki is a good bike. I just don't think that the way they set it up, or I just don't think it compares. I mean, granted, you know, a lot of it's about the rider, and that's like the big thing.
It can't be that big a piece of shit bike. He's doing the big triples coming out of the corners.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
got power to do those big jumps and those quads.
I don't know.
Lacking power.
I just think, you know, the bike, the way it's set up, or something about that bike is not going with him. Like, he just looks so good on that Cowie.
It's probably just the color.
Probably, I mean, being realistic.
Maybe he's just hanging out for outdoor, man. He wants to be on the 450.
I mean, it's just like I said earlier in the live stream. You know what? I'll ask you this, One Up. What color is Go?
Green?
Green? Oh, well, then that's all you need to know. If you're on a green bike, you're going to win the race. So, I mean, unless, you know, you're feeling pity for the other colors and you just let them win. But that's about, I mean, that's pretty much what I do.
If you're colorblind, technically blue could probably be Go.
Yeah, because, yeah, well, that is true.
Or red.
Tony, that's true. Very true, yes. So, I don't know, man. Is there any other moto topics we got to talk about today? Because I don't know. At all?
Moto.
Vicky Golden died.
How did Ryan Villapoto end up in?
Man, you don't know what happened?
He scrubbed too hard.
This man was riding a Yamaha, and he didn't qualify for the main. Coincidence? I think not.
You guys see Axel just throwing 90s tricks in the best?
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was throwing down some hard cans and heel clickers. It was dope. I enjoyed it.
See Axel fucking chuck a fatty over the fucking on the snow bike. I want to see him just chuck an oppo hard as shit.
The snow bike has a lot shorter of a track.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, wouldn't that be for acceleration?
Rotation.
Oh yeah, in the air. Okay, yeah. That makes sense now. Hashtag educated moto.
One of the good old days when they put spikes in their tires and did that shit.
I do too, man. I just want to run.
I think people
you know what?
Getting hurt.
I got an idea. Let's spike all the riders' tires at Oakland, so that way if somebody loops, they die.
Jesus.
I'm still on that topic, guys. I really want to see somebody loop.
Why don't you, if you want to see someone die, just give them a Tide Pod.
That's cool with me. Instead, put it inside their fucking sponsor drink. This tastes a little bit weird. This is not water. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that's what's in the fucking drink. Not the actual energy drink. Tastes a little bit like bleachy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep drinking it.
Have you ever seen them pour it on themselves? It's clearly water.
Well, yeah. I will say, however, it did look like Eli Tomac opened up a fresh fucking monster and drank the shit out of that after the race. But that's probably because he just finished a really intense fucking main and he had a press conference he knew had to do. But regardless, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Anything else, guys?
Well, that's good for me.
Awesome. Well, guys, again, like I said, if you do want to go follow our sponsors, go down below in the description. We're also going to leave a link to the PayPal that this account uses for donations. We are going to have the tournaments for Monster Energy Supercross, the official game, as well as All Out. In the live stream, you may have heard on Tuesday night. Basically, we call it earlier because we're recording this on Tuesday. You may have heard we're going to be doing some prizes, and all the donation money that we do receive will end up going towards those prizes and all of that stuff. This will be cross-platform or both platforms, Xbox and PS4. Whenever we do get the availability for that, though, of course, I will be buying a PlayStation. That'll be like the main priority, as that's the home console of the channel. But eventually you guys on Xbox will be able to get a tournament. So again, we're going to have you guys, if you do want to donate, go down below in the description and click on the PayPal link. A penny, $2 billion, preferably $2 billion, but a penny works. anything you have,
Monopoly
if
money.
you want to donate for it, it'll help go towards that. So do that. Like I said, it is the PayPal link in the description and all that good stuff. Again, we are going to be the #1 source for Monster Energy Supercross, MX Per Se TV, all-out news, gameplay, and all that information, as well as, you know, pretty much anything your little heart desires. We just got Sim for free, so we'll probably be having some Sim videos very shortly. So love and all that stuff goes out to you, Steph, for allowing me to get that. You'll also get another shout out in the Sim video I am going to be doing eventually when I actually, you know, can ride a lap without dying. I have a feeling I'm going to hop on Sim and insta-die for about 15 days straight and then get one clean lap. And that'll be really interesting. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below your opinions on the overall race from Glendale, as well as your predictions and thoughts on Oakland this year, and all that good stuff. Give us your thoughts on the track, and any feedback you have would be fantastic. I do know there's a little bit of lag probably in you guys' end, or the listeners' end, as you not your guys' internet, but you probably heard a little bit of lag from the microphones. I do apologize for that. It's just internet problems. Your boy's trying to upgrade that internet. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it. And as always, guys, my name is Moto, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.
Goodbye.